That's well a good movie. It really was. Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything like it. Fear Street Part 1. That's right. On Netflix right now. You need to check out. I feel sorry for that town, Shady Side. Man. And I'm only a block away from that town. Oh my gosh. I mean, all them people died. And wow. Man, and that's been going on for 3,000 years. Whew. I don't know what to do. Oh man. Well, boy. We got quite a bit to talk about. Well, my name is Zachary, and I want to thank you for tuning in to Hollywood Movie Talk. This will be a spoiler heavily. So if you haven't seen Fear Street Part 1, because you can't see Part 2 yet, go and watch it on Netflix. Fear Street Part 1. It's on Netflix. Go ahead and watch it. And once you're done watching that, then come and check out Hollywood Movie Talk. So we got a lot going on here. I mean, a lot going on. I thought I heard something. Do y'all hear anything? Wait. I hear something. What the hell's going on here? Who the fuck is you? Huh? Hey, don't make me get my gun. Put that knife down. Put it down. That's right. We talking about Fear Street Part 1. And you know, I like R.L. Stine. It's based off his book. So I do like R.L. Stine. And I never read Fear Street. The books I read when I was younger in the 4th grade was Goosebumps. To be honest with you, that's how I learned how to read, actually, by reading a lot of Goosebumps, seriously. So R.L. Stine is my childhood favorite horror, better than Stephen King, as far as related to my childhood. I like Stephen King more as an adult, a grown man, that's what I say. But yeah, I like R.L. Stine. Goosebumps. Yeah, but I never read Fear Street. But I seen the movie, and I like the movie, and I give it 8 out of 10. I don't give it 10. I don't usually give movies 10. But it was so it don't feel like that. But I like the movie. That's the only thing I really, I like it for what it is. I wouldn't consider it well, it's a slasher movie. So I'd give it 8 out of 10 because it's a slasher movie. But it don't feel like the kids are in the 90s. Feel like it's a modern day movie, actually. So that's the only bad thing about it. But it's a slasher movie. I definitely enjoy it. R.L. Stine, good to see him back on the big screen again. I read all the Goosebumps books, but I never read Fear Street. Maybe I should have, but I know I didn't read it. I don't think I knew it was out. I don't think I knew the book was out. So we're going to be talking about that and Sarah. So basically, what's going on is the whole town is wicked. The whole town is cursed by a witch called Sarah from 1666. And what's going on is, well, I believe they hung her uh, because they assumed she was a witch. And maybe she wasn't a witch at the time, but she damn so a witch now. She is a witch now, for sure. So maybe she wasn't a witch in 1616. Maybe they hung her and mistakenly thought she was a witch. But after she was hung, she started to get her revenge on the town. And boy, she did. Trust me. Trust me. You got to trust me on this now. She destroyed that town. Now, and the town sheriff, Nick, supposed to be the person you go to for protection. Well, I guess you can't really protect someone that if you shoot them, they continue coming back to life. So, but I thought that Sheriff Nick was more of a Looney Tune sheriff. If I was the mayor, I would have fired him a long time ago. His deputy did pretty good in the mall scene with the girl, trying to save that girl, but they didn't even save her. She died right when the cops shot the guy in the head. It's a good action movie. I recommend y'all see it. Got lots of action, lots of blood, and good character development, in my opinion. Especially with Josh and his sister Dina, and I love the chemistry. I love the chemistry with Sam and Dina. They are two lovers. Sam and Dina are girlfriends. It started off as ex, but they did pretty good in the relationship. They had little arguments, and they broke up. And they was separated in the beginning, and I feel it that Dina really did love Sam. I believe that character really was in love with Sam. I believe that love. You know how some movies in Hollywood you're like, nah, I don't buy that. But I buy Sam and Dina character. I buy them two in love. Sam seemed to be on the crazy side. I mean, she was driving behind the school bus, and it was a fun movie. It's a fun movie, and Dina threw some water and ice out outside of the exit of the school bus, and Sam, her friends, got in an accident. Her boyfriend at the time got in an accident, and they crashed their car. So that's how Sam accidentally disturbed the grave of Sarah the witch. Pick up the bone, then a little blood got on the bone. Everything went to hell. That poor town. And the sheriff didn't believe them. But you know what, though? The sheriff know more than what we think. And we're probably going to see that in part 2. The sheriff know what's going on. Some type of deputy, some type of sheriff. You know what's going on. You're trying to cover up. You crook. I didn't like the sheriff that well. They should have had me as the sheriff. They should have had me, man. Came out with my shotgun, man. And of course, I probably would have died because these creatures don't die. But it's fascinating how Josh is the nerd in this movie. Benjamin character is a nerd, but at the end he got the kiss from the girl, Kate. Of course, she died though, but he was a smart one though. And one for Josh, I don't think they would have made it out of the situation they was in. And it was for Josh. I don't think they would have made out. Yeah, so boy, this is a hot light, I tell you that. um, so Josh is more like the hero if you think about it. He's the detective. He came out with the clues, and they needed that for story development. You know, they really did need that. Somebody to put the pieces together because the other character was pretty dumb. I mean, you know, but it works though. Well, at least we think. Yeah, because the ending of part one is Sam trying to kill Dina. I think she possessed by the witch. hmm You just can't stop the witch. She after Sam. So we're gonna see how part two gonna play along. But this is a great entertainment movie, guys and girls. You have to see this. Well, it's rated R, so I don't know about little girls, but you know you have to see this movie if you're 18 years old and up. This is a good movie, entertainment. I enjoy myself, popcorn and you know fun and you know it really reminded me of Stranger Things. It really did. Well, Stranger Things don't really have the horror side to it. Well, I guess it could, but yeah, I guess it could, but um, it reminded me of Stranger Things. Yeah, I enjoy it. I really did. Character development was okay in my book. The chemistry was good. Sam and Dina really put on the show. I believe that relationship 100%. Um, Josh was the computer guy. It's funny because I didn't think teams was uh, emailing, doing IM message on computers back then, but I guess that's okay. I mean, back in '94, I don't think. And I was young then, so I wasn't even in middle school in '94, so I don't know what they had in '94 to be honest with you. But it just don't seem like teens would be on a computer really, you know, chick chatting. I don't even know the word they called it back then. uh, yeah, definitely wasn't Messenger because they didn't have that then. So, but the story development was good. I enjoyed Peter. Peter was good too. You know, he was good. So that town has been plagued for centuries, and I like that they one of the killers had a sack over his head and a axe. Remind me of Jason, part two, the Jason with the sack, running with that machete. He didn't have an axe, Jason did, but I kind of thought they maybe did a throwback to that, but I guess not. But because Fear Street is kind of like its own thing, but I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like Jason from part two, running right by Sam and all of them with an axe. That was fun. Um, I like that how they figure out to try to stop these the witch boys, witch men's from killing them by making Sam die. They actually killed Sam and bring her back again. I thought that was pretty neat. Of course, it didn't work, but well, it did work in part one. So we're gonna see in part two that it didn't work. So I think part two gonna be interesting. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be putting a lot of content. And hopefully you like this video. Click, thumbs up, and you will see a subscribe on your right. And please click that. We're going to be bringing more content in. But I think you will like Fifth Street. I think you will like that. Lots of fun. It's a popcorn movie. I enjoy it. Kind of a little comedy in a way at first. That's a little. I didn't like a little comedy, a little bit, maybe a little too much. But I give it an 8. And that's damn good for me. So, you make sure you sleep with your gun with you. Because, man, Sarah the Witch is coming for you tonight. Oh, yeah. And I'm not going to be able to help you. No, 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 no. So make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. That's the only way you're going to stop Sarah the Witch. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.